Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, we back. We back because Kari done responded to the dress, y'all. Kari Bryant, she responded about the infamous black dress. So her and Jamal Bryant did on Tamron Hall show. And baby, she said, come to find out. So Jamal said that he bought the dress, right? But now, we needed to hear what Kari had to say. That's why I said in my last video, y'all, Kari hadn't spoke yet. Let's wait and see what she had to say. So Kari decides to speak on Tamron Hall show today. And she said that she picked out the dress. That she picked out the dress and she showed her husband the dress and he liked the dress. So Jamal didn't have no dealings with the dress. He just paid for the dress. So it was all on Kari. So I'm going to have to take my last video down, but I might keep my last video up because I was thinking, because of all these organizations and stuff that they're part of, that they, so that they do fuck shit like this. I was thinking that it was on him, but since she done came out and she saying she picked out the dress, you knew that you was going to that event. You knew that you are a pastor's wife. Yeah, you're a pastor's wife, and just like Mr. Wooten, Deacon Wooten said, see them old silverbacks be knowing what they be talking about. That's why I always like to talk to silverback. The silverback be knowing what they be talking about. The silverback said, what did Wooten say? Wooten said that when a woman wear a dress like that, she ain't happy at home. So, all the silverback be knowing what they talking about. Y'all, if y'all ain't got an old silverback, on your job, like around and stuff like that, you gotta have an old silverback. Them silverback, we know what they be talking about. So Pastor Wooten, Deacon Wooten, or whatever, Bishop Wooten, he said that women that dress like that the husbands be needing help. That's what he said. That's what he had said, y'all. So now it ain't even about me wondering. So maybe he's not, maybe Jamal is not giving, because Kari's probably the type of woman that's used to attention from her man. Child, and Jamal might not be giving her no attention. Lord. He probably be saying all that stuff and we could stay home. We could have just stayed home with that dress and all that like that. And he be saying little stuff like that, right? Like it goes down like that. All the while, women, y'all already know how stuff go. You will pick out a dress like that to let him know that you still got it like that, and you got it like that for real. That's all Kari did to Jamal, because Jamal model wasn't giving her no attention. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're in a relationship, if the man ain't give you no attention, or whatever, how it go, some women, they probably do little, some women do little stuff like that. Remember, Beyonce said, go in the bag and get your freakum dress. That was a freakum dress. Beyonce said, you keep you a freakum dress, child. That was the freakum dress. Girl, I wonder what Beyonce saying about this shit. Because Kari pulled out the freakum dress. Now it kind of, it's kind of like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Remember in the beginning, Beyonce is that girl, right? So she's that girl, and then she gets with Jay-Z. All this is alleged. She gets with Jay-Z, right? And remember, they were saying Jay-Z was messing around, whatever, whoever, with other people, whatever. So Beyonce must have, made that song, Freakum Dress, for that. Remember? Beyonce said, go get your Freakum Dress song. Oh, yeah. So at that event, Kari said, okay, I'ma fix his ass. Remember, she said she's still a woman. Like, she's a woman. She's a black woman. You know Kari said, I'ma fix his ass at this event. I'ma go get this dress. And know what? In the same video, in the Tamron Hall video, Kari said that, so Tamron asked Kari, so when you got the dress, in so many words, how did you present the dress to Jamal? And so she was like, I picked out the dress, and she was going through the seamstress and all that, like that. So, but Tamron, she wanted the tea, the juice, the sauce. So Tamron said, so did you have the dress on when you showed it to him, or did you have it on a hanger? Child, Kari said she had the dress on a hanger. So now you know what, Jamal Bryant, if you hear my video, my bad, I'm sorry, because I was thinking that it was you. The only reason why I was thinking that it was you was because you said you bought the dress. So when you said that you bought the dress, you took the lick for it, right? All the while, and I get it, that's your wife, you know what I'm saying, you trying to protect your wife, but, I get it. I mean, I get it. But not Jamal Bryant, you off the hook. You off the hook, because now Kari said that she picked the dress out. Tamron Hall asked her when she presented the dress to you, how did she present it? See, Tamron is a woman. Tamron know what questions to ask. Tamron know what questions to ask. So Tamron asked her, and she said, she showed Jamal the dress on a hanger. But if Jamal would have saw the dress on her, Jamal would have said something. If Jamal would have saw that dress on Kari, Jamal would have said something. So, Jamal Bryant, I'm sorry for, saying that you did a humiliation ritual. You know what I'm saying? See how I am? If I say something about you and then I find something else out, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with saying I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all go watch the Tamron Hall interview. They have like a few. The way they broke it down, so they have like 3 different parts. So it talks about one part introduces the dress, and then the second part kind of like talk about the internet part of the dress, and then they discuss the dress. So it's 3 different parts, but then you probably could see the Tamron Hall interview, the whole thing. But the way they have it broke down on YouTube, you can kind of like break it all down. Baby, who sent Kari? Now my question is, who sent Kari to Jamal? Jamal better wake up and pay attention, baby. Jamal Bryant better wake up and he better pay attention. Who sent Kari? Wow. It's too much. Like, this is too much. Jamal better hope Kari ain't cool with Omarosa. This shit gets good every day. It's like, who need to go to the movie theater? Who need to go to a stage play when they got all this shit in the media that have something connected to something. Jamal Bryant. Child, you better hope Kari ain't cool with Omarosa. And I'm going to leave that at that. Oh my God. Because remember, Jamal Bryant, you was the person that spearheaded the Target boycott, my bad. You was the one that spearheaded the Target boycott, right? We don't know who owned Target. I don't know who owned Target. I don't know who the players are that's involved with that. This gonna be a part 2 because we gotta see what the people say about this. But so far, I only went off of what, because see, I be liking to hear stuff from the horse's mouth, which was Kari. I needed to hear from Kari. I ain't think Kari was gonna speak so soon, but since she said that she was the one that picked the dress out, she had a little attitude with it because she was the one that picked the dress out, and Jamal just being a man, he was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, but Lord, I wonder what Deacon Wooten gonna say about this. Now that he know that Jamal had no really, to be honest with you, Jamal didn't have no knowledge of the dress like that. That he knew about the dress when she showed it to him. That's just like you going This is like you go into your closet or you at the store and you showing a man. A man is really not looking at the dress like that. On a hanger, he ain't. But girl, when you put it on, he gonna be like, oh, hell yeah. Jamal might have even told her, you sure you won't wear that dress? And she like, yeah, I'm wearing. She probably said, yeah, I'm wearing this dress. You know, she's a woman. Kari's the type of woman that speaks her mind. And I can see her telling Jamal that she was going to wear that dress, whether he told her don't wear the dress or not. Kari looked like that type of woman that she was going to wear that dress to that event. So she was the one. You see how, girl, y'all, I gotta say, I said about the men. The last video I talked about, I said, y'all women gotta watch these men. Now I gotta say, men, y'all better watch these women. Cause baby, remember I told y'all that lady is a part of the what? Jamal is a part of the what? And then they went on Tamron Hall show. Tamron is a part of the what? They thought, and this is me the outside looking in. They thought that they could go on Tamron Hall show, right? And they ain't have people like me that's going to be able to sniff through the fluff. Tamron Hall is a part of the organization. Jamal Bryant is a part of the organization. Kari is a part of the organization. So they felt comfortable enough to go to Tamron Hall and talk about it. But Tamron Hall, by her being a woman, if you notice, Tamron Hall ain't really like hardly say too much or nothing when Kari was explaining it. Because remember, Tamron and Kari is sisters. Not real sisters, but they sisters. If you can read between the lines, y'all. They sisters. So Kari asked one question that got me like this. It was everything that Jamal and Kari had talked. My bad, not Kari, Tamron. Everything that Jamal and Kari had talked about, I'm just sitting here listening. But it was when Tamron Hall asked the question, when you presented the dress to Jamal, did you present it to him on a hanger or did you have it on? And when Kari said I presented to him on a hanger, girl, you probably should have said I had the dress on. Since he was already taking the lick for, why you just didn't say I showed him the dress? You should have just, since your man had already took the lick for the dress. Go on and let him take all of it for you. You should have just said I showed it to him while I had it on. I mean, you should have just said I showed him the dress. I show how you showed the dress to him. You had the dress on. That's what you should have said. He had already took the lick for the dress. Wow. Then now you want to come and say, I showed it to him on a hanger. So now Jamal off the hook. Jamal Bryant is off the hook. Now I'm going to have the title of this video, Jamal Bryant is off the hook for the dress. For the infamous dress. Lord, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Let me download this video and post it to my social media. Like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.